guys, there's no way I would have talked to, Guardian Angel and not talk to the fiance. Yeah, wacha tumuite hivyo tu. Whatever it is supposed to be. Hi, Esther.
Hello.
Uko salama?
Kabisa kabisa
Hey,
kabisa.
umependeza. Yaani kwani hizi miaka zilienda wapi?
Ah,
Eh?
hizi ziko kwa magoti.
Ziko kwa magoti.
Eh?
Hey, you look very beautiful. Now, let me ask you, how does it feel now that, Guardian is doing whatever he's doing today, launching the album? How do you feel right now?
I am so elated because this has been a journey.
Yes.
This has been something that we have put in so much of our emotions, so much of our time, And I'm so glad that, the day is finally here.
Yes.
Yes.
We've asked him what you've contributed, to this thing and what he thinks you've done. And he said like 90% of everything it's you that has done. Yeye kazi yake ilikuwa tu kuingia studio. Hiyo ni ukweli.
Ni kweli.
Eh.
Ni kweli. Okay, for me, because this is the first time I am managing anybody. I'm used to managing my kids, but it's a different when you're managing an adult, and now he's an artist.
Yeah.
It's different. But my experience is that Garden is a very easy person to work with. The good thing with him, he's flexible. Because I'm coming from a place where I didn't know much about music. I didn't know much about managing an artist. But he's someone who has made me grow. I learn a lot from him. A lot sometimes. Like I am, first of all, I think I have OCD. I like things done in a certain way, or things put in a certain way. And I believe in doing things in perfection. So that is one thing for me that he has also learned from me, because I want to accomplish something and do it properly. No shortcuts. So it's been nice. It's been really nice.
Wow, I'm really glad, just to hear you say that. And just putting in the work and the fact that it's not something you've been doing all this time and now you're putting in the work. That is very impressive, to be honest. Now, how is it like? Because I believe, of course, in your before life, you were not with a celebrity. What do you actually think this one? And you were dealing with a celebrity. Hey, this one. Ni gani hiyo kitu gani hiyo?
I think he's different. Garden doesn't he doesn't take himself as a celebrity. He's a very kawaida person. And that's the person I am. Because even before I came to the limelight, nobody knew me, and I was just living my life. I became famous because of him. So I have had to move in that way, but I don't consider myself, first of all, a celebrity. No.
No, but you are famous.
I could be famous, but no, those are not caps I want to wear. I just want to be my normal self. Do things in the normal way. If I go to a place, you say hello to me, I say back. I don't put on those faces. So it's been hard, because I've had to learn to sometimes shut my mouth when somebody says something that is offensive. But I've also learned to fight for myself. I mean, I've had to put people in their place when I feel like, you're crossing the borders, or just give you my opinion, not in a bad way, but I believe you need to stand up for yourself, because as long as you're not hurting somebody, I'm not stepping on your toes. For me, I do what Esther wants. Yes.
And is there a time, right now I believe umekuwa hardcore. Hizi vitu hazikujalishi sana. Thick
skins. Yeah.
Is there a time before, when you were starting, with being with him and you guys went public, was there a time that you actually felt, oh my goodness, this is so overwhelming, I can't do this anymore?
I think when our story came out, and I think it was the third day, because when it came out on a Friday, then we thought, by the weekend, imeisha. We, kumbe saa hiyo ndio imewaka moto hivi. I remember we stayed in the house, we sat on the bed, we cried. We just sat there and we were like, what have we done? Who have we wronged? Because I'm thinking, guy, all these people who are against me and saying things, they don't even know me. What have I done? So at one point, I didn't. I mean, I didn't have a choice. I mean, I was not going to leave the relationship.
You were already inside.
I was already inside. So I said, we decided, you know what? We're going to do this for us, not for anybody. So I think that's where we just slowly started gaining the strength of like fighting for yourself, standing up for yourself. And we are here today.
Wow. Okay, let me ask you the entire journey, the entire journey. What is the most beautiful thing you'd like to say? Like, enyewe hii, we have achieved together. The entire journey of you guys being together.
Wow. There's so many things. Guardian and I actually we have meetings with ourselves. Like when we plan to do something. Guardian is somebody who, when he wants something, he thinks about it today. He wants it accomplished tomorrow. So sometimes I kind of slow him down, like, baby, let's do a baby steps. So whatever it is that we've done, if it's from the chicken farm that we have, if it's from the from his music also, so I believe we put in everything. We put in our 100% on everything. So I believe everything we've done, we have done it to our best, and we feel like we have accomplished what we wanted. Yes.
And yenyewe when people work together, masterpiece, because we unaleta OCD yako na yeye chapness yake anataka kesho, and then you achieved something. I've remembered what I was to ask you. Did you lose friends?
Oh yeah, I did. I did. I did.
And did they just stop talking to you? Ama they just started gossiping? Ama what happened?
Gossiping. That one I can say, gossip.
Kuna mwenye alikushock kabisa you did not expect?
Yes.
What?
I actually didn't expect. It was the last person I expected. But for me, I said, if you're not in my journey now, then you are really not meant to be. Yeah. I travel light. I decided, you know what? It's my life. This is what I want. So I'm doing me.
Clearly. Now, what is that one thing Guardian has done during this album that has impressed you the most? Uko, nyewe babe, hapo.
Wow. Guardian's writing is deep. He's very, very deep. Sometimes I would leave the house. I can sometimes maybe go to church on a Sunday and I leave him at home. When I come back in the evening, he has a song. Done. And you listen and you're thinking, this guy is so deep and he's so passionate about, especially his music. That is his. He can spend a whole. Sometimes I'm like, baby, please, you can't spend the whole day in this studio. But for him, I think it's just in him. It's not something that he forces himself. And worse off now, because we have a studio in the house. Yeah, that's where he spends a lot of time. Yeah.
Tumemuuliza by the way kama jo amesema secular music aliamua hawezi imba. Nikamuuliza hata love song huwezi imbia Esther. Kasema nitamuimbia kwa studio, nimuimbie. Nikamza huwezi tupea sisi tukue motivated. Akasema in case that time he gets the calling to do that, he'll definitely do that.
He sings for me. He does. He does. Like sometimes we'll go to bed, he comes there with a guitar and he'll just sing. So he's very romantic. He's with it.
Clearly, we can see from the sparkle of your eyes. Now, two things. Two things. The most impressive thing that you like about Guardian, and the one that enyewe, babe, una wangu umenikasirisha na hiyo kitu.
Sir, the best thing about his heart, he has such a pure heart. Ile inanikasirishanga, akitaka kitu. Yani, hautapumua. Itafanyika. Itafanyika. There's no peace. Yeah.
Okay, unamjua mtu wako kabisa. I would like to know what is your favorite song in this Victory album, and why?
Bendera. It has such a vibe. You know me, I'm a gym person. I dance. So that for me is a jam I can rock to. I mean, I can rock with with my gym mates. Bado also is a very deep song. So, and also Victory. Yeah. So I have, and I think all of them, because I listen to all of them like every day. When I'm coming from the gym, I put on in the car, and so I can say all the songs, but my number one is Bendera.
Esther amesema ataenda na Bendera gym pale zinitangwa aje
Rumba
yes, Zumba. Zumba lazima. Okay, sawa. Now, my last question is now there's someone who's probably in your situation, and they would actually just want to move on with someone they feel their heart wants, but they're afraid of the public scrutiny. They're afraid of the family might not even accept them. what would you like to tell that person today?
I keep telling people, you only have one life to live. There's no rehearsal. Today is gone. Do whatever makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting somebody, like you're not causing bodily harm, these are things of the heart. Please, somebody else can deal with them. But to not do something because people will talk. Because I remember, even for me, when my relationship with Guardian started, I asked him, what will people say? And he asked me, what do you care? You know, it's time you started living for you. Yeah. So live for you. Do you. I keep telling people, do you. Do you.
All right, guys. Esther has spoken. She has said, do you? I totally agree. Because I hear they say, when you care about what people say, then they own you. You do not own your life.
Me, I am so happy. I'm free. I think I'm living my best life. And like I keep saying every time, my life started at 50. Yes.
I mean, it can start from anywhere. Make that decision today. You guys, me, I'm also encouraging you guys. But anyway, thank you so much, Esther, for talking to SPM Buzz. We are always family. Asante sana. We are waiting to see what you guys have done down there.
We can't wait to show you. Yes.
All right, Mama. Thank you so much. Hi.
SPM Buzz.